what time it is? We don't turn down, we turn up. Bird card. Count it. 1, 2, 3. Let go.
Turn up, turn up, turn up, high. Turn up, turn up, turn up, high. Turn up, turn up, turn up, high.
All right, good. We're ready to go. We're back in the building. Local Louisville Fighting. We're back with another episode. So we have Mr. Johnell Taylor in the building. We have our co-host, Katie Marks. And, of course, you got me, your favorite ring MC, C-Dub MC, Charles. And Johnell done brought something new, so he got his live popping down here at the same time, too. So
Double trouble.
Right. All the people that are on his live right now, man, we want to say what's up while we're doing this podcast, which is actually pretty cool. So we got the podcast is going to come out. It'll be out Sunday on my page. If you live and you catch them now, you can catch it right here. So we won't say what's up to his people. We won't say what's up to our people. And that's not a bad idea, man. That's actually pretty cool. We came in here, new ideas. See, that's what we like here. We like new ideas and new things. So he came in here and was like, you know what? I'm going to put my live on while we doing this. and he brought the belts with him.
About 2 straps, 2
look, he brought the belts with him. Take a look at these.
2 of 8, right?
2 of 5.
2 of 5. Okay.
I wish I had 8.
So it's 2 of 5. So it's got 5 and 2 of 5. So all right, we'll just we'll start with the belts then. So how do these belts work? How do you accumulate these belts?
So when I first started boxing, we didn't get these many opportunities to fight for a belt.
Right.
So now you can literally find belt shows and, fight for a belt. But I got this belt around the time where belts is limited. It was a few years ago. All of them mean a lot though, no matter what's on the line.
Okay, so let's take it. What do these two mean? Let's start with this one.
So this is a belt from one of her
All or Nothing.
That's where her gym at. He threw a show and I was invited. Me and a couple other fighters, and I won this belt.
Okay.
The Midwest Showdown.
Is that what it was?
Showdown.
Okay. Do you remember who you was fighting for this?
It was Dwight.
Dwight?
It was Dwight.
Okay.
It went too good for him.
right. Not the Dwight around your lips.
Yeah.
Not that.
Yeah, this one, to be honest, I can't remember.
Yeah, you see?
I can't.
You see this?
I can't remember.
Too long ago. Remember?
I remember I had this. It's the time where belts is limited. I won a few of these, kind of back to back or close to each other.
Right.
So either this one was, I think this one was on TV.
Okay.
In Nashville.
In Nashville?
I think so.
All right.
Yeah, the Nashville show.
All right, so I'm not gonna ask you who you fought for that one. You might not remember that. I'm not
gonna
ask you.
I don't remember.
I'm not gonna ask you who you fought for that one. All right, what you, Katie? What?
All right, who you representing today, and what weight you fighting at? How long you been in the game with this gym you're at? And who are some of the coaches you've that's inspired you and got you to where you are right now?
So, like I said, I bounced around a lot. I started out with James Dixon at TKO.
Right.
Gave me a solid foundation on boxing, technique, everything. My foundation comes from James Dixon.
Right. At
TKO. And I branched off from there, and I had Carter Red. That's who kind of, was telling me, you good, I'm good. He was telling me that I was good, but still critiquing every little thing, keeping me humble. But he was telling me, make sure I know how good I am. So Red, and then right now I'm with Germ, and Germ is right along with Red. So, them two, Germ took me in. We didn't have nowhere to train at. So Germ took me in, he's tweaking things. Everywhere, I feel like it's bad, but it's good because everywhere I went, I'm good at learning. So they teaching me stuff about me that I can't see.
Right. And nothing wrong with having different people pour into you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with
that. You
pick
up something everywhere, no doubt.
It is. And that you mentioned that, hold on, let me get into this real quick because what this is the JC 3-part series, which I think I'm probably going to have to turn into 4 just to get one more group in here, one more person. There's a lot of people in that gym. So
loaded.
Hey, Jeff City Boxing is loaded. It's loaded with kids doing boxing and doing other things. So this is part 2 with Johnell Taylor from Jeff City Boxing. So we're going to have 2 more parts and bring some 2 more groups in here, and I'm sorry I couldn't get all of y'all in here at the same time, but the studio ain't that big. Studio ain't that big, so we just had to break it down into sections, and we broke it down into sections. So this is part 2 from Jeff City Boxing with Johnell Taylor. So another question. Let's see. Johnell Taylor, what's the Sin Bulls thing?
So, like I said, man, you might see.
He got nicknames. My man got nicknames.
Now they all my real names. I play a part. They all play a part.
You're known somewhere as one, and other places another.
I go in the gym and I'm Sin. Like I told myself, like I'm going to call myself Big Sin, and that's what I did and ran with it. And that's when I went on that run, winning all them fights. So I'm like, I'm Big Sin in boxing. That's my name.
Right.
My brand is Double F, which is filthy. Forever filthy. Which is where we come from, the mud. Like, here's a jacket.
Yeah, hold on. Sorry.
Yeah.
Hold on. Take a bath, you filthy pig.
So I couldn't use an average animal. I had to use something that was in mud, where we come from, the dirt. So that's why I run with filthy. And I turned that into a brand.
Right. Hey, that's a bad thing right there.
And then we have Sin Bulls, which is, a lot of people don't know. Like, I've been chasing breeding dogs. Like, I don't care to make no money off no dog. I just see people with quote-unquote pit bulls. Those long-nosed dogs. I be trying to make real quality dogs. Like, I real deal love dogs more than humans.
Okay,
like,
DMX.
Yeah. So that's where Sin Bulls come from. I actually just had a litter of dogs.
Did you?
But that didn't go too good. But, like, I'm still working, fam. I'm still working towards that. So all those, like, play a part. And all those I've been doing as long as boxing, which is around, like, 8-9 years.
Oh, all right. That's cool. And Sin Bulls is a nickname I like the most. So I always recognized you as Sin Bulls, and they'd be like Johnell Taylor, and I'm doing one of the shows, so I got to see him. And then he walks up, and I'm like, oh. That's Sin Bulls. I was like, oh, that's Sin Bulls right there.
Oh, that's your real name. Okay.
I knew it was kind of confusing for a minute.
It was.
They called me 4 different names.
Yeah, I did. And I just always said the name that was on the ticket. And the interesting thing is he had fought a few times, and I just don't know what I was doing in the beginning. And then he came and fought on one fight that I was ring announcing, and I was just kind of like, hold up. I was like, hold up. I said,
it was the X-Fit show.
Yes, it was the X-Fit show. Shout out to X-Fit Evansville. Izzy, what's up, Cooper? Guy.
I had a whole lot of
he showed out on that boxing match. I was like, hold on, man. This guy's for real.
And that fight alone, I was coming off 3 losses. So I'm like, I got one rule: the third time's a charm.
Right.
If you do it 3 times, that's what it is. So if you smack somebody 3 times, before the first time he don't do nothing. Right. He ain't know nothing. But like, that's what I'm saying. I fought and lost. I fought, lost. I fought and lost. So I got a 3 charm rule.
Right.
So I'm like, did I lose it? I thought I lost it. The whole time in the car, I said, he's going to bed. He's going to bed. He's going to bed. And I called him. I told him. I really didn't even know if he was going to bed. But I'm telling myself that.
Right.
So I had to set him down.
And is that how do you feel? Is that a mentality that a boxer should feel? How do you feel about it? What is your mentality that makes you box? What is it like? Like, you don't know if I'm going to put him to bed, but I'm going to come here and I'm going to be like, yeah, you going to bed, son.
I don't care what no boxer say. It's a big doubtful feeling. Every fight, every time you spar, there's a doubt, especially for somebody that had been through losses. Like, there's always a chance that you can lose. You can be on the other end of the stick. And like, that's where I'm willing to take that gamble. Like, I'm not getting on that side of the stick. I'm not doing that.
That's where the hunt and the drive comes from.
Do everything you can not to. What's it mean to you to represent the West End of Louisville? Seeing as Louisville, we're trying to get back on the map, and we have this history deep in Kentucky for boxing.
So, like, what I've been battling for real is, like, people think, and people's telling me, so I'm like, you gotta leave. You gotta leave to make it. But like, this is a home. This is where Ali was. Right. Like, that's real cliche to say that. Like, this is where Ali was, but like, I really feel like I can be the one. I'm running in the same street. And then like Imari, there's other fighters down there that's really doing the same thing as him. Yeah. So like, I feel like it can still come together. So I feel good like representing it, because your average, the average guy, like, they're doing something totally different than me. Like, I make clothes and I box. I ain't never even shot a gun, and I don't even know how to work a gun.
Right. So, on that. When you got something, when you got hands, you ain't got to blow nobody out. You just pow.
That was the original way to fight. Right. This gun thing's been just the last decade. But I mean, how long boxing been around for? You got up and you Had a fight. You had to disagree with someone.
Yeah.
You having a fight.
Right.
Thank you, boxing.
And the thing about boxing is, you know what I'm saying, we can fight and live another day,
Yeah.
man. Y'all get to that pistol play, it's a whole nother way.
Get to
It's
the ring. Get to the
over.
ring.
And Johnell, Sin Bulls, I'm rolling with Sin today. LLF, man, we rolling with Sin today. You are connected, so you still got some hood ties, man, and I don't want to call you a hood dude, but you still be in the hood, man, and you still in there.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm not no street, but I got hood. Like,
yeah.
I don't keep, like I said, I run a business, but I don't let my business take away from who I am. Like, I'm not going to disrespect you, you know, but I'm not no hold the door open for you type. It's just
right,
not who I am.
right.
You know?
It's just
Like,
who you are.
Like, yeah, I represent, I call it the mud. That's why I
Right.
say take a bath, you filthy. I call it the mud. The hood, or whatever you're going to call it, but yeah.
And that connection is what keeps you grimy and still keeps you motivated and all that too. So
Yeah,
let's
it
go.
keeps me hungry.
What high school did you go to?
I went
What
to,
high school did you graduate
I
from?
graduated from Wagner.
Right. So we gonna get to graduating high school love. You probably went to a couple, but we gonna get to
Yeah.
graduate Wagner. And there's a couple other guys came out of Wagner, wasn't it?
It was Carlos Dixon and Juicy.
All right, and they both came out of Wagner as well.
Yep.
Oh, all right, that's love. So Wagner out there putting out boxing champs. What y'all doing over at Wagner?
They probably got somebody in there now.
Yeah, right.
They know
The
about
next
it,
one
yeah.
come. The next one coming up. The next one coming up. So how's the activity coming for you? What you got anything coming up as far as boxing wise going on?
So right now, pretty much at rest for the rest of the year.
Right.
And
Well,
now I'm like do I turn pro or do I, run a few more fights? But I really want to give my city one more, goodbye fight in the city before I turn pro. But it might not be. I might not be able to make that happen.
we gonna see if we can make that happen.
Yeah.
Before he go pro, you hear us out there. Louisville, before
You
want to
fight on New Year's Eve? He's right here.
You got to
Yeah.
fight him. And he wants to get us one before he goes pro. So speaking on the pro tip, so you at that point right now where you like, man, do I go pro? Do I hit a couple of fights? How is this, as you look into the future, how's that pro life looking to you? What's it looking like? Like, got your management, you got, you know what I'm saying? How's that working? Because I'm sure you just don't, I mean, you can wake up and say, I'm a professional, I'll go pro, but I'm sure there's probably more to it than that.
Right. I think the only thing stopping me now from being a professional is like doing it. Like
Uh-huh.
I feel like I watch these guys on TV and they like some of them are just trash to me. Like I'm not just saying
Say
that.
it, right.
Some of them just be trash. I'm like, there's no way I'm waiting and he ain't waiting.
Right.
He's on here making money.
Right.
And not to be like that, but
Right.
like I know I believe in myself. Like
Right.
I'm at a point now to where okay, I heard everybody tell me. I took everybody's advice. Now everybody's telling me like, when you turning pro, when you gonna turn pro. So I believe in, I'm in sync with myself. So I know when it's time.
Right.
And I know when I'm jumping the gun. And like I was gonna turn pro last year, and now that I look back, like I'm jumping the gun. So now I'm looking as far as I can and see like, am I jumping the gun right now? And there's nothing in the way for me to turn pro right now. It don't even feel like I love boxing. But those amateur fights, the only thing that's keeping me hungry is because I know that I'm gonna turn pro. It's gonna turn into something. Like it ain't the same drive as a kid in the amateur now. So I'm growing out of the amateurs, going into the pro.
Sweet. And speaking of amateurs, I mean, you probably got a lengthy run in the amateur. That's 60 fights, 70 fights, some odd fights like that.
Probably about almost 60,
60, 70 fights. All right. How many you get before you turn pro? How many let's get to the middle of a Tootsie Pop?
Yeah,
we don't know. Just how you feel.
There's some guys that got 10 amateur fights. Some guys that got 20. But like I feel like I'm naturally talented. I got the experience. The only thing I haven't did is like compete on a national level, but I don't plan on ever being an Olympian.
Right.
Like, and that's
nothing wrong
like
with that just ain't
the
your
whole
role.
point was to be pro.
Yeah,
so.
Right.
No, the whole point. I don't care what nobody say.
Right.
You're taking real deal damage in this sport, so I'm trying to get paid for it. Like
Right.
I'm sacrificing a whole lot, so I'm trying to be paid for it now. That's the mentality I got now, and I didn't have it as a kid. Like it was fun. It's still fun,
right?
But like now it's business, so I want to turn it into a career.
Hey, that's about how you want to look at it. It's about how you think. And you got to understand, every boxer ain't the same. So every road's not made for every person.
And you're young enough now to get in and get picked up at 23, 24 years. They look at the business end of the deal, and if you can benefit them as much as they benefit you, you're gonna be good and retired before 35, hopefully.
Yeah.
And
before they take my language away. From
that part. Take too much damage. Yeah, I feel
All
that.
right, so back to this brand, man. You are a boxer, 23 years old. 23 years old boxer, amateur boxer, thinking about going pro, and now you got your own clothing brand. So how is and what's the name? It's Double F, right?
It's Double F.
It's Double F. All right, cool. And I'm gonna get with you on this. You know, LLF, we be looking for stuff, so we gonna get with this. So that was one of the reasons why I wanted to bring you in here too. I was like, this guy's out here killing it, man. He's out here killing it, boxing like crazy. Got the brand. How's the brand doing? Like, I thought I saw on there. First place y'all went, then y'all sold out, something like that.
Out. So my first time doing any type of events where I'm selling my items publicly,
you're
sold
merch.
out. Yeah, sold out. And then me and Isaiah Kalu, we threw our own event, and everything sold out. Now we got our own event, which is tomorrow.
Okay,
it's the second one.
The second one.
Yep.
So all right. So where's tomorrow's event gonna be?
Tomorrow is at 1160 Indian Trail. So it's like a little commercial building. It's from 4 to 7. It's like me and like Kalu. It's like eight vendors, 8 people promoting their brand or business and what they do.
Okay.
So it's gonna be good. Good networking event.
It is, and that's sweet too. I didn't even know they did stuff like that. So say that again. Where's it gonna be at?
11. No, they don't. We made it happen, man. So we got me, Doe Life, and Kalu. We made it happen.
Right. So this is on you.
Yeah, we trying something different. Like it's not too many events like that
going around right now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we trying to eliminate everybody being in competition, so every brand can come.
Hey man,
local brands,
again,
mom and pop pop-ups. Get the brand.
Say that again.
Local Louisville, right here.
Yeah, look what it is.
That's awesome. And where's this event gonna be at?
1160 West Indian Trail.
1160 West Indian Trail, Sunday.
Tomorrow, 4:00.
4:00.
4 to 7.
We got, if you don't like me, we got 7 other people.
Right.
You know, so it's gonna be everybody. Not even just clothes. It's people with like brands and businesses. I think we got somebody with food. It's different. It's different stuff going on.
Man,
That's
that's
a great
sweet.
idea.
It is. It's an awesome idea, man. And Louisville likes it. They don't know the talents in Louisville. It ain't only with boxing, but as far as just brilliant young minds, man. And trying to do things, man. Appreciate you out here doing this, and the people that are rocking with you too. And speaking of Isaiah coming on here too. Isaiah, you coming on here too.
Probably on that live somewhere.
Yeah, you coming on here too, Isaiah. So
I see they talking right there. I see everybody saying something. Yep.
I can't read that from here.
Nope, too far away. I can't read that either.
I need my glasses. Oh, I don't have glasses. Okay, that's a different story. So let's see, boxing, the brand. What made you get in? How about this? What made you get into boxing? So is you just in the crib, somebody threw some gloves at you, you get pounced on too many times, you get bullied, or you just like, I don't want to shoot nobody, I just rather knock somebody out. How you get into boxing?
I mean, like, I always just had like grit
right
inside of me. Like I ain't
was you fighting in school?
Nah, I wasn't fighting. I was literally like the kid that just didn't like. I didn't talk for real. I didn't fight. Like I was a good kid.
Right.
I didn't get bullied or nothing. It's just I don't know. Like one day, like out of nowhere, I've just started getting like grit in me. Basketball was boring.
Basketball wasn't cutting no more.
Something more challenging there.
Like I'm naturally mean. Like I'm a mean person. I don't want to do nothing with a team. And I'm none of that. So I'm like
independent.
It's one-on-one boxing. This is all on me. I'm trying to do it. I want to do that.
Right.
And then I saw Troy, RP Troy. He's from TKO. He what was it, like 2016? I saw him boxing a guy named Terry Carson. I used to blow Terry up like, where's that gym? Where's that gym?
Right.
And I saw them boxing in the restroom, and like, I think it was the sound effects that sold it. Like they was punching, making all them noises. I was like, yeah, I won't do it. My first day, I was like, yeah, I can't wait to do it. But it took me so long to get, like, I thought I was good for like 3 years. I thought I was the best ever.
Right.
And like every year I got better and better and better. Like now, I know I'm gonna be next year. I'm gonna be 10 times better than I am now. So it's like you never get to where you need to be in boxing.
You always got something to learn.
Yeah, you never get to where you need to be, and I think that's what kept me going. It's like I like learning stuff. Like I'm doing this. You can't keep telling me about this, so I'm trying to soak up everything so I can teach you something. Right. So that's how I am.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Hey, that's love. That's love. That's love. You get some our way.
Okay.
What's that headband on your head?
What about it?
Nothing. I'm just messing with you.
I wear them all the time.
Do you? You wear those all the time?
At work, everywhere.
I'm messing with
Not
Katie's
doing hair
today,
so. Shit.
It's all right. It's far away.
You have any like favorite fights or toughest fights you ever been in, or what do you have? Even though you haven't been to those national tournaments, can you name someone like notable you might have been in the ring with at a local show? Or even out of state. I mean, I know you must travel. So any notable fights? Yeah.
So like I say like I ain't gonna lie, like Ebenezer Griffin.
Okay.
Like, that's
Eb, everybody know Eb.
Yeah, I like I ain't gonna lie, like I always liked him. That's why I wanted to fight him. He was he was a talk of the talk where he's at.
Yeah.
All the talk of the talk. Like that was a good fight. And,
It
like,
was.
Yeah, like and I lost. I lost, and like I can accept that, and I'll do it again. But like that's what I told him. I like him because he had the same following. You know, he was a big name. Like I don't want to fight nobody I know I can beat. And he was bigger. For me, it was a test.
Right.
Meaning like you either gonna pass it or not.
And where was that fight at?
That was in Franklin.
That was in Franklin.
That was a real close fight. It was a nice fight, and that was probably my favorite fight. Like I like competitive fights. It was like chess match. We sitting here, one small movement. I'm caught or he's caught.
Right.
Like I like that. I like that. That's why I want to turn pro.
Right, because
that's what it is at pro.
Yeah, even those quote unquote bums that you fight when you're 10-0, them guys grown men.
Yeah,
they can take a punch and they go home and got kids, so it's still the same. It's still the same.
It is, and you said something like when you are fighting those top about going pro. So you feel like you have. Let me ask you: you feel like you have a pro style? You feel like your style is going to be okay in the pros?
Yeah, yes. I'm never. It's why I need to turn pro. I'm never gonna sit and play and rock 'em, sock 'em robot with nobody. I'm not banging with nobody. Like I said.
Well, they banging. It's called boxing, ain't it?
Yeah.
They call
there's
banging.
a difference between a box. There's the boxer who's in there like the dog. He's gonna dog it out, and then there's the fighter, and then there's the boxer. Right. So the fighter's in there. He's gonna slug it out. Where he's saying he's the boxer, and he's has a strategy and the technique, and he's staying chill no matter what, which is smart. I just don't like
how in the amateur somebody can literally just come forward,
out punch you,
win you 400
off
times
points, right,
nothing and win. Like that's ridiculous.
Yeah. You got a point there. You got a point there in that. You got a point there.
And then again, you just counting anyway. Yeah. So that's just numbers, and it's the eye watching it.
That's a point. That's a point.
Right.
Like, I like hitting clean, solid punches. Like I like the pro style. It's slow. You don't gotta rush, and I like to sit back and just chill and pick you apart. It might take me 3 rounds, right? And that's what you need, those longer, more rounds in the pros. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Have you started fighting longer yet? Like suppose if you're going pro and you're amateur, then what you want to do is your amateur fights, your last couple of ones, you want to make them longer? Can
4 rounds to start off with, but training you spar 10 rounds anyway.
Yeah, I can do plenty of rounds. Like I went to a pro camp with Austin DeLay. No, all right. I did.
All right.
I told him. It was like, how many rounds can you do? Excuse me. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how many I could do. I said, however many you need me to do.
Right. Like whatever you need.
That's
right
the
now.
answer right there.
Right. That's the answer right there.
We end up doing I think we did 8 the first day, and then I think the most we did straight was 9 or so. And I was like, and it was slow. The pace was slow because it's more a pro game. And I was like, this is what I need to be doing. You coming out the gate, amateurs, they. Right, they coming out blasting. It's crazy, and I like to sit and think, and they not hit me. I'm not. It's not worrying me or nothing, but it's that's what wins the amateur fight. So I got to fight like that, which I'm not willing to do. I'm not willing to do that.
Right. Yeah. Say that because they'll say that amateur is about. I heard somebody say one time, amateur is about volume, pro is about precision.
Yeah.
Does that sound about right?
Effective.
Yeah, who's more effective?
Yeah, because you got to be landing and punching clean.
It's quantity instead of quality.
Yeah, that's just one thing that they say. Nothing wrong with amateur game. We love amateur game. Nothing wrong with that, but there is a difference. So we just speaking on that, and that's all. So hold on. So and about the brand. So you just sitting at home and you was like, I guess I'm just gonna make me a brand. I mean, how did that work?
I used to see jeans. They used to be 200, 200, 300. I'm ready to make something that look like that with my own stuff on it. So that's how I came. My first pants I made, they was all white from, I think they was painter's pants. And I used painter's paint. And I customized them and I wore them. And everybody was like, oh, them is hard.
You got a good response from that. You got a good response from that.
And I kept doing it, and it was and then my first art project, I was failing art. I don't even know how that happened.
The art failure turned into entrepreneur. Get it.
Awesome.
Get it.
Awesome.
He was like, I'll let you do something you like for your project. And I ended up painting some shoes. And I got one custom order for some Timbs. I'm not even a clothing line. I'm a custom shop. I'm trying to customize whatever. Whatever you got, you need to customize, I'm going to make it. It's just the city likes clothes, I guess. But I can do anything. I customize this microphone, whatever.
Right. That's what you say. You customize that.
Yeah, anything.
That's awesome, man. That's pretty good. So kind of like BASF. We don't make the products. We make the products better.
Yeah, like
kind of what you do.
Like Supreme, they got trash cans and everything.
Right.
Like I just want to do random stuff, collectible, a custom shop.
We got a mind for it, man, and it's great because most kids are just like right now. Most people have a hard enough time focusing on boxing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, nah, we gonna focus on boxing and do the brand at the same time. So that's
boxing is really like the main focus. So I'm doing all of this. So you see guys turn pro, then they drop a clothing line, then they invest in bullies. I'm doing all that right now.
Right.
So, I'm ahead of the game. I'll be
Right.
done.
And that means you paid attention too.
Yeah.
My man paid attention. Yeah. That means he's paying attention to what's going on.
Y'all got money, then y'all started doing clothes, so I'm gonna do it now. The goal is to not ever have to sign a contract. So I'm gonna go as hard as I can to where I never have to sign a contract. I don't care how much money of my own money that it takes. With that, guess what I'm trying to do? Oh, you like Lamar Jackson, man, trying to do your own thing. Like I don't need no agent. Yeah, I want to do my own thing. That's why, to be honest, that's why I can't work. I can't work. That's why I can't do it. I'm not good with teamwork. I'm not good with other people. That's why boxing, it's strictly you. Well, as long as you know, and if you know yourself well enough, you know what I'm saying? If you're eating and you're in the gym and you're happy, that's all that matters. And that's bold, and I like that. Somebody just knows. Like, guess what? So when you go into a job interview, you're good at teamwork. No.
Hey, you be good at driving a forklift. They actually look for that. I've heard it like LG&E. They actually I know somebody that's got on and they failed the test the first time last year because they're like, yeah. How are you with teamwork? And he was like, yeah, I work well with others. Because they don't want you distracted. They need you focused doing your one task on the job, and running a forklift is, can be dangerous if you're not focused. But anyway. Exactly,
and catch case on the forklift.
Yes.
So what did you got? You got to do anything tonight to prepare for the show tomorrow, man? Or prepare for your clothing thing tomorrow? Like I said, y'all already got it all taken care of. On my part, yeah. But in the middle of me doing this, I'm a custom shop. So other people come to me. I actually did some of Kalu's hoodies. All right, cool. For him. So brands and business, I can do your. Like I said, I'm getting ready to get with you, man. So you can do mine. I'm getting ready to because down and I've seen it up here, up close and personal. Man, got something here. I've seen the pictures on the web and the internet. I've seen all the pictures, but I just gotta do. I gotta do 12 hoodies for another brand. Everything for the show tomorrow is pretty much prepared, ready. I got all merch on deck.
Hey, we're talking hoodies, pants. What's gonna be all there? So I
try to stay away from full outfits. So I eliminate people focusing on clothes. So I do hoodies and maybe hats to match. And then I got little Sin Man, that little doll. Oh yes. We just get into that. Speaking of this little doll, so if you're not familiar with. I send Bulls, so when he's on the web on the internet, it's Send Bulls asunder, and he'll show pictures of his clothes and send them out there, and they'll be with this little white doll that look like something from Nightmare on Christmas, something like that. It's not really a skeleton face, but it's little doll. Voodoo doll. Is that? It's a blank. What it is a customized voodoo doll. Is it? But it's a Sin Man. I call it Sin Man because the average person gonna look at it and think, oh, it's a doll. It's literally just a little mascot. I mean, it's a voodoo doll, but it's a mascot. It's just my brand's mascot. All right, cool. So it ain't actually no wooba wooba on it. Nah, it ain't nothing funny. It ain't nothing funny.
Y'all gotta keep people away.
What's so crazy is, speaking of that, I literally just had, with this drop, I had a 5'11" Sin Man doll made. But, sweet. Nah, but look. He said nah. He's like, oh. Yeah, when they put it in the mail, it got rejected because it said, a doll-sized human or life size, life-size human doll. Yeah, it was something like that. It was crazy. Yeah, so I couldn't even get it. Couldn't get it to you? Yeah. So man, I might have to use a different mascot now.
Oh my god!
I'll try a different way. What about those? What are those things that blow the air in it and go this way and do all that?
A balloon
in front of the cars.
Yeah, in front of the cars. One of those. You might be able to do that and then put the sin thing on it with a voodoo thing on that.
Or just something local that can make the physical one. Anyway.
Yeah, something local so you ain't got shipping here.
Right,
so you ain't got shipping.
I was mad about that, man. That's people be on that. And I use, like, if you think it's a voodoo doll, I'm going to let you think it.
Right,
yeah,
right.
it's going to attract everybody. I'm not no weirdo. I don't even know nothing about voodoo.
It's going to get spread that way, though. And then they'll be like, wait, who started this brand? This mascot's cool. What, you call it your mascot, but hey, I want a doll. Where did this come from?
Attached it to hoodies. I got hoodies with the doll on it, little mini doll on it.
Yeah, I thought I saw a picture of that on there. I thought I really did.
I'll be trying whatever. If it goes, it goes. If not, it don't. But I believe in everything that I'm making. So I'll just be at home. Whatever I think
New idea.
I'm gonna try it. Yeah.
Dope.
Try it.
That's cool. What's up? We got another one for him? Katie, you got a question for him? Fire away.
Well, you already said what next year's around the corner. Hopefully we'll be seeing you.
It's 2 weeks away.
Yeah. Don't remind me shit. Christmas next week, and I'm like, damn.
What's up? You done the Christmas shopping? You get your
shopping.
Man, you got to Christmas shopping. How many gifts you got to get? You handing out double F all Christmas?
Yeah, I got good double F. That won't cost me nothing. I got good double F for everybody. That's all I can do. I got too many people. If I'm getting a gift, I got too many people. I got like 8 little brothers. I got too many little brothers.
Oh, are you the oldest?
That's
I'm
all
the oldest.
Okay.
You're the oldest?
And I got brothers like even the boys in the gym. Like
right.
everybody's my brother. Like I call everybody. So I can't get one person nothing. And I can't get everybody nothing. So I won't get nothing.
Right. That's a good way to look at it. And since you mentioned that on point, somebody had said something to me when Jeremy came in. So I wanted to make sure that we got this straight. Like I said that I broke Jeff City up into four parts, 3 parts, 4 parts, turned out to be 4. But there's nothing going on at Jeff City. Let me reiterate to you guys that these guys are all under one umbrella, Jeff City Boxing, and they all rock together and they all down for each other. So don't want you to get anything mixed up about how I ended up splitting this up. So
we're just deep.
You know what I'm saying? They just deep. They just deep. That's all it is. And we not doing anything there. But this all one umbrella, and Jeremy's doing a hell of a job over there with these kids. So enough said on that, man. Y'all over there killing it in Jeff City. And it took me being in the game for a minute, it took me a minute because the first time I saw Sin Bulls, I was like, I ain't speaking to him, man. He look mean as hell. I was like, Eddie get ready to fight too. Eddie go for it like Mayweather. Goons with him. I'm like,
I was just focused,
right. I was like, I'm not
the
following this.
Focus look rested bitch face up at a dude. Yeah.
I'm really over nervous though. Like I'm really over like why I be mad at myself. Like, why are you nervous? Why are you nervous? I've been doing this for 8 years. Why are you nervous? I'll be mad.
There ain't no feeling like it though, man. Right. Ain't no feeling like it.
Let me say something. That's just a sign that you're still human, and fear creates greatness.
Yeah.
The difference is some people can't overcome that, and when you I kind of think it's kind of cool that you have that before every fight, because that is what keeps you good, and that's what
on point
and makes you raise to the next level. So I wouldn't knock it. If you stop feeling it, then I might worry, but I don't know. But if you have that before, then when the bell rings, it kind of all disappears for you, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, no.
You don't? He stays with it?
Because I stay.
I gotta get hit first.
Everything. Every little thing. It can lean forward a little bit. And my heart's beating a little fast. I gotta figure out what that is. Every little thing, I'm figuring out what that is. Like, and everybody got a different style. But
yes, they do.
I think, with pressure fighters, guys that's coming to me, that's my birthday. Like, it's my birthday. I can handle that easy.
Right. You ain't got to go looking for them. They coming right at you.
But like I have trouble. I think when I'm like, all right, I'm in something. When I got a guy that's my style, it's one of those chess matches, said Mac. But that's what we're working on. I said that's what I have trouble with. Not it's a weakness. So don't think it's a weakness.
Change that.
Well, usually your strength is your weakness. Is what it is. What you're strong at, it comes right back at you. That's your weakness. That's what one of my first coach ever told me. So
like we got a kid in the gym named Mari.
Like Mari, yeah. He coming. We trying to get Mari to come with Red and them, because the idea is we gonna get Red and them in here. I want Mari to come with Red and them, and then we'll end with Isaiah.
Yeah.
Right. So Mari, I like Mari.
Yeah,
I like Mari.
People don't like Mari's like 18. He gives me like real trouble because he's real linky.
Yes,
he's
is.
Left-handed. Yeah.
Oh, he's left.
He's left-handed. I'm left-handed too. So it's like we right here. We both right here. It's awkward. Like it's super awkward. But you need that. And he's only 18. So. And
there's some people that have turned away from Mari.
Yeah.
I'm
telling people.
There are people that have turned away from him.
Like he's strong. Yeah, he's no joke.
I like Mari. Dad's a good person too. His dad's a good person. So hopefully the schedules all work out so that I can get all those guys in here. So I'm really
And
I was
his
really
dad,
excited
too.
about that.
I'm about to run. I'm about to do something with his dad with the dogs. You know.
Hey, his dad's a good dude, and his
Yeah.
dad's got the best dogs. I was waiting for him to come on, so I was gonna tell everybody about that.
Yeah.
So when he finally comes on, I'm gonna be like, I'm talk about Maury, and I'm talking about your pops, man.
Yeah, he definitely got the best dogs.
Yeah, he Maury's dad came to. You been to the show when Maury's dad and brought one of
You're
those
talking
dogs
about from AONBA or different Amari?
from different than Maury.
Okay,
We're
no,
not Tank.
I don't know who
We're
you're
talking about
speaking
Maury
of.
from Jeff City.
No.
All right, hey, I went to one of the shows and he had this little dog with him. I was like, hey,
A little micro.
yes,
Yeah.
boy. I was like, what is that? I was like, make me think about putting a deposit in mine. I was like, hey, I'll pay the deposit,
they
get this
worth
dog
it.
in here.
They worth it.
Hey, he got
What
some
are
real
they,
cold
like,
dogs.
Small pit bulls?
He knows more
They,
about
they
than I do.
bullies. It's a bully, but
It's a
basically
bully.
it's like a mini pit bull. It's like the smallest. They can get small. Like
So
they,
it's just a mini breed of.
yeah,
the
like how
bullies.
we got weight classes, like
Yeah.
welterweight. That's how it is with the bullies. Like they got micros, maybe
I
this
did not
big.
know that.
They got pockets.
Okay.
Yeah, they got XLs. They got all different sizes.
I'm used to seeing like everybody makes the cute, pretty little, teacup dogs and all
Yeah.
that, but I didn't know about the big bully breeds. That's pretty
Yeah,
dope.
they got all different varieties.
That's cool.
Oh, another thing, you got more belts than this. So hold on, before we get out of here, my man's got, he only brought 2 with us. My man's got more than this. So where are the other belts at?
So these 2, I had to make a quick stop and go to my mom's house. So I got these 2 for my mom. My grandma got 1, and my pops got 2. So every time I'm doing something like this, I gotta call all 3 of them, and it's always one of them acting funny. Yeah, so
No, you can't take those back. You want them for me.
Right, well, they just want to make sure that you bring them back.
Nah, they just don't be home.
Oh, yeah.
It's always one of them that's
Oh.
not home. I'm like, I didn't come get it. Like I had to literally run to my mama to get this. She was about to leave in the car waiting on me.
Well,
Oh my goodness.
All right, well, hey, Mom, thanks. I appreciate you allowing him to come get his belt so he come show it off here. So
Yep.
appreciate that because I know you'll be seeing this. Son's out here killing it. His son's out here killing it. You're making us all look good, man. You're making the city look good. So with that said, man, we're going to wrap it up here. Is there anything you would like to say before we go?
Just make sure everybody pop out tomorrow to the event if y'all can. And that's nothing to do with boxing. It's just a good time network. You might see something that you never saw before.
Right.
Or meet somebody, that can be an outlet for you. We got a lot of people coming.
You do. And we actually, so for the people on live, y'all make sure y'all get there tomorrow. This will air tomorrow at 5. So y'all will already be going. So
4 to 7.
So I'll make sure that when we post it, I'll put the advertisement on. I'll make sure we say something that you'll get. I'll get that information from you. And what was it? There was one more thing, man, I wanted to say before we left about I don't know, to come to me. Anything like to say before we go?
Hey, pay attention to the near future here for Johnell Taylor, and keep an eye on Jeff City Boxing Part 3 next weekend.
We're gonna try. It's Christmas.
It's
yeah,
Christmas,
so we want
weekend
to
out New Year's.
Merry
man.
Christmas, everybody. We'll make sure we
Make
wish
it out to the
everybody-
New Year's show.
Right. So we I'm not doing anything Christmas. We're gonna let everybody enjoy Christmas, and then we're gonna be back next year. So we want LLF, local Louisville fighting. We'll be back next year in 2023, and we will continue with the Jeff City boxing. So
Starting off the new year.
Yep, we'll start off the new year. We're in the new year with Jeff City Boxing. Start off the new year with Jeff City Boxing just because y'all rocking so hard over there. Number one, we want to thank you for coming in here, Johnell, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate you
y'all
being
for
here,
having
bro.
me.
Appreciate it. And you are doing some big things, and you are up and coming. And like Katie said, keep an eye on this young man. Send Bulls. Is that your social media? What's that? What's this right here?
I got 5
Hey,
pages.
you look, you got 5 different pages, right?
Yeah,
I can't say
Send
nothing.
Bulls,
We got
Double F
3.
Custom, Send Official.
I can't say.
Yeah, I got a few pages, man. But one of them will pop up: Double F Custom, Symbols, or Official.
All right.
All
That's the plan. Glad to have you here. Hope that the brand continues to do well, man. And we gonna get in touch because you're gonna rock with LLF and help us with our brand. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
So
for sure.
thanks for being here. Y'all have a Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. See y'all later. Wave. Jeff City Boxing, LLF. We out.